What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're going to be talking about, is coin collecting a good idea? So, some of you may be asking yourself, didn't you just make a video about coin collecting yesterday? Yes, indeed I did. But I want to talk about why it might be a good idea and give some even more different and diverse perspectives on coin collecting. So, again, I still do not have my computer, so unfortunately I will not be having my typical intro and outro on this video, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. And let's dive right on into the topic. So, coin collecting, is it a good idea? Well, it can be a very good idea, in my opinion. And I mentioned this in the last video. It's very dependent on whether or not it suits your needs and whether or not you are in a position in your life where you can do it comfortably and not have to worry about it. Now, coin collecting is a good idea if you're, most likely it's a good idea if your stack is already very thick and grown, right? Most people who get into coin collecting are on the older side of things. Now, I am a younger person and I do have coin collecting collectibles in my stack, such as this coin right here that I purchased in this manner, in this grade, because I liked it so much. Enhanced reverse proofs are very cool coins, and I wanted this for my stack, and so I purchased it. Now, again, most individuals, or a lot of individuals, I will say, are on the older side of things that get into coin collecting. The reason for that is because they've spent their whole life, hopefully, being very financially mature and responsible, that they can now enjoy the extra side of things as far as coin collecting is concerned. But one thing I want to mention for especially all the young people, which I know there's not a whole lot that watch my channel, but one thing I want to mention is the downside to coin collecting and why it's maybe not necessarily a good idea for someone younger is when you get into coin collecting at a young age, such as myself, you find yourself growing attached early on to certain pieces. Now, there may come a point in time in your young life where you may want to sell some of your investment because you have other needs in your life. You want to pay for your kids' college. You want to pay for a house. You need a new car because your car's old and broke down. Whatever the case may be, stacking is really good for those life situations that either come out of the blue or you are already preparing for. But if your stack consists solely of collectible stuff that you have grown so very attached to over time, it can become extremely difficult to part ways with those collectible items. And so because of that, it might not be a good idea for someone in that sort of aspect. But, like I mentioned previously, it could be a good idea if your stack is already thick enough and you are already comfortable with where you are at and you have enough stashed away either in just pure bullion stacking or other investments that you can liquidate and get to if the time ever comes and when the time comes. Because realistically, everyone will have some point in their life where they need money and they have money saved up and they take that money and they put it into whatever they need the money for. And because of that, if you have a solid foundation stack or other investments already in play, coin collecting can become a good idea because when you retire and you reach that older age, or if you are already there and maybe you just have a couple decades or more left on your life, you can start coin collecting, and then when the time comes, very much later in life, you can take a look and slowly, over the last few years or whatever your case is, sort of part ways with your stack over time, over a longer period of time, giving you the ability to achieve the most monetary value for your collection. So that's where it's really, really good to be coin collecting, is if you have the ability to get in stuff early at reasonable prices and hold on to it for a long enough period of time, and then once you go to sell, take enough time or set apart enough time for you to list the item and wait for a buyer and then sell the item for a substantial premium over what you initially paid for it. We see this all the time in those heritage auctions and things like that. Coins going for astronomical values, way higher than what they did in previous years. I want to mention one other thing on coin collecting and why it's a good idea, but one thing you want to watch out for is trends. Now, trends change over time. Different generations favor different things. Coin collecting has been a hobby for a very long time amongst multiple generations, but it has been hotter at different times. So that's one key aspect you have to go into coin collecting with, is you have to be willing to hold on to it until you see a very hot time for you to sell, and or being willing to risk waiting for that time to sell. But it can be very profitable. So it could be a very good idea for you. I want to mention once again that it very heavily depends on your certain circumstances and your situation in your own personal life, because every situation is different and everyone's life and circumstances are different. So because of that, you always want to do what is best for you and what you think is the best. I just like to share my opinions and thoughts and ideas with you all on my channel to see what you all think of them and just kind of see what you agree with and disagree with. But nevertheless, I do appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out the video today. Hopefully, I will have my computer back soon so that you all will be able to enjoy my videos even more, and I'll be able to edit them more and, you know, things of that nature. But nevertheless, let me know in the comment section down below whether you are a young individual who has just gotten into stacking, you are an older individual who is all about the coin collecting, or you go against the grain and you are an older individual who just purely stacks, or a younger individual who just really is big into coin collecting. I love to hear about the diverse community we have here on YouTube in the stacking world, and I love to hear all my responses from my viewers. So again, be sure to leave that comment in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. And once again, I want to thank all of my loyal viewers for stopping by. And I also want to thank all of the new people who may be new to the channel. Welcome. We always appreciate new people joining us. And also, as a bonus, let me know what you'd like me to discuss about any topics down below, because I love hearing you all's suggestions. I get them from time to time, but I don't ask for them too often. But let me know that down in the comment section down below, because I love to hear what you all want to know about me and my thoughts and opinions on any topic related to stacking. So with all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.